Line it up to me.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Lillard and Trent Jr. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Offensive rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the Hornets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game here. You know, for a swingman, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence for us.
Oh, yeah, he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater.
Here's Middleton. After the basket by Charlotte. Lillard passes to Trent. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Trent's got 5 points.
Trent Jr. so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations because from the touch, it is out of his hands so quick.
Now here's MP. 33 points last game. Here's Ball. Nails the baby hook.
Always so much creativity to LaMelo's game. Terrific move off the bounce.
Lopez, the screen on Ball. This one for 3. The shot by Lillard, no good. On the wing, MP. By Trent. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Lopez. Over Bridges. Rebounded by Green.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Bridges, a screen on Trent. Here's Mack. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Give him 8.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for LaMelo Ball.
And currently, he's in the zone. A tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 games look a lot different from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
Now here's MP. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Bucks leading by 4. Allie, the Force had a chance to catch up with head coach Charles Lee. Allie, what do you have to offer?
Of course, we talked mostly about Giannis Antetokounmpo, the focus of this one. Coach telling me I've lost sleep thinking about Giannis. He can just take over a game, no matter how you play him. We're hoping he'll be a little off tonight. Do off nights exist for Giannis, guys? We'll find out.
Thank you for that, Allie. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. MP left side. And he's off from 17.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Come on, bro.
Count that one.
And using that 6'7" frame to get in there and do work, Middleton will take on anybody.
Bridges, a screen on Trent. Here's MP. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Lillard. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. And it's the Hornets on the break. And here's Green from the arc. He buries it from 3.
Just selfless stuff on that dish from MP.
Lopez, the screen on Green. Middleton goes in. And they pick up 2.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Bridges, a screen on Trent. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Wright's checked in for the Bucks. From 9 feet out, and it's Milwaukee scoring again.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Here's MP. Oh,
Damn!
It deflects off the backboard. Green against Lillard. Over Green. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Williams, a screen on Wright. MP, the pass to Ball. MP scanning the floor. Bridges, a screen on Wright. Here's MP. And off the front iron, and in it goes. MP's got 8.
Well, MP already showing an ability to take what the defense gives him.
Ball against Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. For 3, here's Lillard. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. He's got 5.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
And he's going for the lob. And it's Bridges with the jam.
The opportunistic Bridges sees you falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
Lillard against Ball. Lopez, the screen on Ball. Lillard passes to Lopez. Second chance effort. And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss. Hornets trail by 4. Stolen by Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen on Bridges. Antetokounmpo, pass to Lopez. And stolen by Williams. Fast break, here come the Hornets. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, great hustle from MP. That's recognizing an opportunity to beat everybody up the floor.
The Bucks have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Lopez, the screen on Ball. Hook loose. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Not gonna lie.
He makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Prince is checked in for Chris Middleton. Hey, Doris, at what point of the year are coaching staffs really starting to optimize their rosters?
Well, I think one of the fascinating things is after about 20 games, what teams do analytically is they're going to evaluate what are their best 2-man, 3-man, 4-man, and 5-man units. What are their plus minuses? What combinations work and don't work together? The fascinating piece is over the grind of an NBA season, there's always challenges. An injury that's poorly timed, or perhaps a trade at the deadline. So many things go into optimizing your roster.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lillard. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Lillard's got 9.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
MP drives in. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Lillard passes to Lopez. Now right. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Here's Lopez. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. With the teardrop. And Lillard with the lay-in. He's got 11.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Richards with a screen. Pass to Micic. Back to MP. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Driving inside. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee. Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. You know, if you look at the tracking stats, no one guards different positions like Grant Williams.
Yeah, those guys that can guard truly 1 through 5 are rare. Grant Williams is on that list. His versatility is incredibly impactful to whatever team he's on.
Here's Lillard. And the Bucks miss again.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. And it's Portis in at the 5. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
And the foul called on MP. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. Struggled to get anything to drop.
And the second free throw is good.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
And there's the lob. And Williams punches it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. The foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true here.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Charlotte Hornets.
They got to tighten things up.
Thanks for joining us.
Just about ready ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
I have to love his tenacity.
My team just ass, bro.
Makes defenders work.
That's what I realized. This team is just straight up dookie. I don't know why I chose the Charlotte Hornets, but
then it's Ball, and it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Hornets 5. And let's send it over to that.
damn!
Gets it down.
Oh my God!
What a fancy finish.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And Lopez gets it to go.
You simply have to remember that Brook Lopez can stroke the jumper. This guy on catch and shoot is terrific.
MP against Trent. Williams a screen on Trent. Here's Mack.
Damn.
It's Bridges on the wing. Give him 8 points now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And the foul called on him. Hornets trail by 18. Taking a look at the Bucks. DeLon Wright is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Prince in at the 4. Mack's shot is off. And so Trent will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 22 was their biggest lead. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Right against MP. Releases from 15. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Bucks leading by 21. Trent outside. Portis a screen. Knocked away. Pass to Prince. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Trent. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Right against MP. Here's Ball. Back to MP.
That's it.
Lillard left side. Over Williams. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Right outside. Trent outside. Back to right. Prince, a screen on MP. Inside. And Prince with the bucket on the assist by Wright.
Well, you know Prince is going to be aggressive. So if you're not going to make a commitment to stop him, he's going to make high percentage shots like that one.
MP against Wright. Here's Mack. Richards. It's good on the putback.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
The Bucks leading by 23. Right outside. Pass to Prince. Portis outside. Lillard with the ball. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the Hornets making a change here. Green is checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Williams with the screen. MP with it. Portis picks him up. Portis against MP. Cans it with nobody near him. Mack's got 20 points.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Pass to Prince. And the league has made it clear, Graham. It sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And he gets it back.
Man.
Mack's shot is off.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Prince finds Trent. Banked it in off the glass. Trent's got 10 points here in the second half.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Williams a screen on Trent. MP inside, guarded by Trent. Ball passes to MP. 5 on the clock. Yep, that one.
That's sad.
Goes. He's got 22.
I need some help in this bitch.
MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. Now Portis. Lillard with the ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Mark Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Williams with the screen, releases, and the basket by Mack. Mack's got 24 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Middleton. And you can
Get the fuck out of here,
bro.
bro.
With a chance at a 3-point play.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Wright's checked in for Lillard. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
It's Wright on the wing, hounded by Ball. Wright against MP. Back to Connaughton. Let's go with a 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Ball. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Wright. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Grant Williams. All right, Grant, do you feel that non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Miles Bridges checked in for Williams. Williams with the screen. A good look from MP. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Mack's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen, MP able to capitalize.
Williams against Portis. Back to Wright. He got a piece of it. And stolen by Connaughton. Wright with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Wright, the pass to Portis. With the putback. The Hornets have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here.
Come
in the
on.
quarter. The Bucks have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Prince, the pass to Portis.
This game is so ass.
Here's Livingston. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Hornets shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Oh, got that one up quick. Mack's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Pass to Livingston. Portis outside, and there's a defensive 3-second call. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Green comes in for Johnson. Bridges, a screen on Green. MP drives in, and he gets that one. MP's got 31.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Right, the pass to Green. It's stolen by MP. The finish! Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, the anticipation and the hustle from MP, I mean, doing it all himself.
The Bucks leading by 20. Here's Portis. Pass to Prince. Right outside. MP against Green. 6 to shoot. It's Portis, high post.
Wow.
And that comes off the assist by Green.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And he lobs it up, and Williams punches it home.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Portis with a screen on Green. Pass to Prince. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Here's MP. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The 3 from Prince. Williams grabs the board. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Williams a screen on Prince from the high post, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Mack's got 35. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Right against Ball. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, this
This team is so ass.